It's Kyler
Welcome
Murray.
to Madden Draft. Madden MUT Draft. Yeah. Okay. I need to change my team. It's okay.
Murray now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
86 overall, yeah. You think it's 10.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
I have to be someone else in there.
Here's Murray, flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Buck is probably your best receiver.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It was Devontae Harris who got him down.
Tyler Lockett. We're going to go for a...
On 2nd and 7, Murray, he lets it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 32 on the play. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's McCoy. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Murray going to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
I like how
so the
Kyler
opening
Murray's
drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Lee looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On 3rd down, Lee. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Murray now eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. McCoy's got the first down and more. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They'll run on first down. McCoy. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's all I did.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Here's Moore as he sets to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good for 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction. That leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Thanks. Yeah, there you go. We got thanks.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here.
To the races.
Touchdown! Think of my heart racing. Boy, you're good.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
And
this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, here we go. The risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Not that run.
On first down, Lee to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw is Lee. To throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And they work this out past the 25. That one a gain of 20 in a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Here's Lee on 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And with that incompletion, Charles, let's talk about the coaching carousel. Some new guys in new places. Ron Rivera to Washington. We got Mike McCarthy in Dallas. Matt Rule up from the college ranks to Carolina. And for the Giants, Joe Judge. Any surprises in your mind?
Well, I think you start with Joe Judge going to the Giants, coming from New England, where he was the special teams coach for most of his career, and this season added wide receivers to his duties. Well regarded within the ranks of the NFL. Not much known about him to the outside world. It's kind of a reveal to everyone. Joe Judge, people will now get to know who he is, because most people thought Matt Rule was going to go to New York. He ends up in Carolina. And then, of course, Ron Rivera. He would have been a candidate for Dallas. He would have been a candidate for New York, as well as Washington. And Washington never let him out of the building. That's a big-time hire for them.
23 yards the pickup there. On first down, it's McCoy. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll go again to McCoy. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. McCoy. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. They'll run on first down. McCoy. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing is Murray on third down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here.
Taysom Hill.
70, Indy.
Is that the game or something? Just a 9-point game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Lee. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, Lee. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
And down inside the 15 he goes. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on second down. Murray. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now a 20th carry.
That was bad. Wait, is that the right running back I have? Because, like, yes, yep, Taysom Hill. And there's that, so you guys can see. McCoy, fullback. Look, my running back, everyone except, see, look, I even have T.Y. Hilton, but everything except for Keelan Cole. See, look, Tallahassee Titan, but on the Panthers, so.
Here for McCoy. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I might as well just go for a wide sail.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Wow.
A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
That was really forced out.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're going to talk about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lee, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
That was close.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Lee now throwing on 4th down. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this out past the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. Throwing here, Lee. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Lee throwing on 3rd and long. Throwing right, and that's good. First down now, but that clock rolling. Lee looking to throw on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That was me. I don't know why.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Lee out of the gun. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Lee. Gonna throw again. Caught by Wilson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Lee. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Williams, the intended receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Lee. Throwing again. That's to the running back, Kenneth Farrow. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more. Here's Lee to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this.
I just want to see the stats and see if I want to get any, how McCoy's doing. 171. Kyler Murray second. So we're leading the game in rushing.
Push him back. Push him back.
On first down, it's McCoy. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
We did it, boys.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And not all W's are created equal, CD. And this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on. But they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say? It's always fun to
Paul
work on things. If it didn't go well in your game,
next,
with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
Look at that. Exit out the game. Derwin James is the master. You can have he's the master boy. He's the master boy. Objective complete. Yeah. Very nice. Get 100 solo tackles? Giving me that much coin, that's bad. Advance. Adjust my lineup, everyone. See, this is the lineup if you want to see it. There we go. We need specialist team strategy. We are the Carolina Panthers. Amari Cooper, Carolina Panthers. We're the Carolina Panthers, but we not really the Carolina Panthers. Shoot. That should be better. Okay, who are we against? We are against the Ravens.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Henning. And his throw here's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
For our running back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They go play action here on first down. This for his running back, McCoy.
Hold on.
An eligible receiver downfield. offense.
I didn't
Well, as a
send him.
lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. They'll run it with McCoy. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Oh, he worked out
That'll
of
wind
hand.
up
I love
going
how
for
they
a
did
loss
that.
of 4. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now a draw play. This is McCoy. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Murray, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. T.Y. McGill, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Geno Atkins got home that time.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, then comes right back and gets a sack.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now it's Lockett. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. While Carolina trots back out here, Charles, thinking about their season, November 3rd, they won in Tennessee. That moved them to 5-3. And then they did not win a game the rest of the year. 8 straight losses to finish up last place in the NFC South. And now a new sheriff in town with Ron Rivera out.
Yeah, now you've got Matt Rule coming in from Baylor. Highly regarded as a college coach, as a builder. Because you have to remember, when Matt Rule took his first job at Temple, they were not very good. Rough first year, better second year, third year, big payoff. Goes to Baylor. After some scandal and some controversy there, he takes over another program. Way down. Wins 1 game his first year. This past season, played Oklahoma late in the year in the Big 12 title game for the right to go to the college football playoffs. This guy knows how to build a program, and he has NFL experience. He was an offensive line coach with the Giants. And all you're hearing in these days since he's been announced as the head coach, former Giants talk about the impact he had on that team in 1 season. So this is going to be an interesting deal for him going to Carolina. Can he get Cam Newton back healthy and get their offense kick-started again? Because Christian McCaffrey, he's awfully good.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had this. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quite wonder. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
First down, this is Rolls. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll run on first down. McCoy. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. And it's up and good to make the score 13-3. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. As Baltimore makes their way back out here, Charles, I'll ask you the question everybody is asking about Baltimore. Are they the team to beat in the playoffs? They sure look like it. They haven't lost since September 29th. 12 wins in a row to finish the season, and now they face the Titans.
And who did they lose on September 29th? Who did they lose to?
The Browns.
Hard to believe, isn't it? And they got run out of the stadium that day. So that was their last.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Oh, the tight end making the catch. So we reach halftime here. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
The third quarter. Give me the third quarter.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This will be taken in at the 1. Tyler Lockett. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Carolina. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room.
I want to have
it's a
more
fake.
rushing
They'll
yards.
try and throw for him. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gilbert. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now hitting. Now a clash of bodies here gets intercepted. Picked up by Denzel
now.
Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first.
And he'll take this into the end zone.
Touchdown.
LaShawn McCoy.
LaShawn, my boy. He's going to win the game.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about...
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a...
Wait, can people hear me? I'm just making sure. Yep.
Leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half.
There goes Thomas Rolls.
Take the touchdown.
20, 10.
Good job, man.
He is into the end zone for a
First
touchdown.
Probably the only touchdown.
Thomas Rolls, 72
Hey,
yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. You uses the stiff arm.
Dang,
And what a
bro.
return.
I should have never
Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Tyler Lockett and
They'll
McCoy.
start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And across midfield he goes into
149
Raven
yards.
territory.
That's
7
good.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I won't mature, yeah. I'd actually enjoy that.
Another carry tonight for McCoy. He's been the workhorse. And some room to roam now. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 15.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. This is McCoy. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. On 2nd down now, it's McCoy. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 17 yards out.
How much rushing yards does this kid have already? Yeah, he's probably got tons. Player stats, rushing, 195, 5 more yards rushing.
And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Here's Bryant for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Right to you, man. You gotta get that
preserve
touchdown.
that. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible.
Fields are only going to be open because now they're going to have max protection, and now we all sack
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. There he goes, left side.
touchdown, and means nothing.
Touchdown.
If you get like a 21-point lead,
41
all I do
yards.
is legit just
And
like,
the Ravens
hey,
cut into that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
it's like, until like today, I realized how long
Panthers out there and ready to
begin.
begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
20
Yet at the
yards
same
rushing.
time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
If I block it, yeah, man, if I wouldn't try to block it, I would have so like
14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, The ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
On 2nd and 9. Murray, 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellows up front in order to bring this one home.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy.
I tripped.
The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That made me lose yards? Bro.
Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And how about this, a fake? But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime I faked up.
Wait, isn't this the game where I did the lateral? It's been so long, I don't remember. I'm only going to do 2 games and then take a break, 2 games. An hour. Passing, yeah, Chad Henning. He had to be better. Rushing. The best offensive player on that team is Alien Woodfinstino Atkins.
Doesn't work. We usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Agba, his 2nd sack of the night. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. On the draw, the fullback Vitale. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least 1 blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. On 2nd down now, it's McCoy, and he'll get it down to the plate of the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
It's like inside zone, really.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. from the shotgun. It's a give to McCoy. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
I really don't
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll go with McCoy. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On first down, McCoy, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's the fullback. This is Roosevelt Nix. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. They run with the fullback Nix. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to
beautiful.
themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan.
I'll do probably another
that
one
didn't
today,
work
but
in the first
I'll
half.
wait an hour probably.
They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that.
And yeah, have some ice cream.